Hi folks, this is Noobs at World of Tanks with Urdal. Who are the noobs, you may ask? Well, it's me and my friend Nick Chappie. We're both 49%ers and so-called tomatoes. So let's watch this replay. Nick is playing the SU122 Russian artillery and I'm in the German heavy VK 3001H. It is not really a heavy tank, it is more a medium tank, so I don't go to the front with this tank. For I'm a really cautious player and there are tanks of tier 6 there and I'm just tier 5. It's not a big difference, but you can't play this tank as a heavy in a tier 6 battle, I think. So we are back to Nick Chappie, or Nick, and he's looking for his first victim, but it takes some time until he is fully aimed. And yes, that's his first shot and it misses. Well, not only aim time is long on the RT, it also misses often. So now up to another place. Here are two tanks and there will be a third one in a moment. And that's open to his fire. This narrow gap. But he has to wait until he has loaded and aimed now. And there's another shot. This time, well, I think it was just splash damage. And I see a T58 here and I pull back because it's difficult for me to do something to it. So Nick is looking at this gap again, and here are two tanks. They are close together and that's fine for RT. And now this shot will kill one of them and hurt the other one. Well, that's fine. Back to me. I try to get closer to the T58 without being shot at, and behind this TD. Well, maybe I'm a bit craven, but what has the TD do up front? So it's clear now, there is no T58 any longer. We already moved back. And so I move forwards. Oh, there it is. And I take the short path to this place. He comes forward and I wait and wait, and there he is, and boom. Got a neat shot into him, and Nick there kills another tank of the enemy. Well, it's 6-6 now. Good game so long. And there is a, I think it was a T34. Oh, so I have to wait. He will come up surely again. Just be patient. Don't rush, wait. And there he is, and I get a good shot at him. I wait and shoot again, but miss. Okay. Then I see that some enemies are on their way to our base, and I decide to go forward and try to stop them before they hurt my friend, who's rushing back. Because he has seen these enemy tanks coming too. And there's just this 80, I think it's an 88, to protect him. So I see my first victim. Oh well, not my victim, he's killed already. But there's another TD. And I have to get a little bit around to be able to shoot at him, and I'm not sure where he is headed. Well, he wants to go up the hill. That's very slow, and I can get one shot in him and a second one a second later. Then I pull back. There are some arties in the team. I pull forward, back again. No, he doesn't come back. Well, so let's have a look for the next victim. Nick's already seen that the enemies that were driving to our base are cleared out, and so he looks for a better spot to help us with the last 4 enemies. That's the Hellcat there, and of course he doesn't want to confront it directly, so he stops here and waits a bit. But then our KV-1S kills the Hellcat, and there are only 3 artilleries left in this game on the side of the enemy. So Nick looks to the obvious spots for artilleries near the base of the enemy. And I'm now going forward too, searching for this artillery. And the KV-1S and the AT hurry to come to me too. Well, hurry and AT, not really. I look at this special spot where artillery often sits, and there it is. I can get a good shot in it, and Nick just finishes him with another good shot. So, 2 artilleries against us. 2 heavy tanks, an AT tank destroyer, and 2 artilleries. That looks good, doesn't it? So I carefully poke around this hill, drive back a bit. I'm not sure if someone could see me possibly, and I want to wait to the KV-1S so that we together can enter the base of the enemy. There he is. And I stop here to let him come up, but that's nonsense because he's much faster than me. Well, he's going in front to the back of the base, and I turn around here because artillery also often sits behind this hill here, waits for us, and there it is. And I try to shoot at it, but it turns to my direction, and his shoot misses, and then the KVS kills it. Where's the last artillery? I look around. It has to pop up somewhere here, I hope so. And there it is. Well, I shoot at it, it shoots at me, but just tracks me, and I shoot again. So that's all for this. Now let's have another noob replay. That one will be on Wadi or desert. And this is a better game for us because we are in the highest tier, tier 6. I drive this A43 Russian medium tank, and Nick is in his SU8 artillery. As you can see, Nick likes to play artillery. So I rush a bit forward, playing a bit scouting here, but not too much forward because this A43 is not more than a little bit better T-34. It's not better armored, has not a better gun. Well, I just hope to get to the A44 soon. There's Nick again, and there's an Excelsior, and one shot at it, and these are more than 300 points of damage. And Nick is happy. I think. Could he get it another time? Oh, the reload is so long on this RT. And the Excelsior moves, but there is a KV2. And then Nick shoots and kills this T-3485, and I don't know how he knew that there would be this tank. Well, sixth sense on the side of the shooter? No. Maybe. So there is this KV2, and he's a dangerous tank. He could kill me in one shot with his dirt gun. And Nick just hits him for 421 points of damage. So he had delivered more than 1,400 points of damage. Well, nothing happens here. Back to me. Nothing happened at my side of the game until now, and there is a TD, and he's out in the open, and I can shoot him for 87 points of damage. Well, better than nothing. He shoots at me, but I was on my way behind these rocks, and I look for it again. There it is, and I shoot again and go back. No, 259, that's better. And then here I wait behind this rock, and oh, someone's shooting at me, and I didn't realize until I watched this replay that it was the RT and not some other tank who had shot at me. And so I look around for this enemy tank. I can't see it. I don't get shot at another time, and so, well, and I still wait here. But then I decide to go further on, since here nothing happens and the danger is not as big as I thought. And there is a Churchill up on that hill, and Nick aims at it, and while I want to get at it, he just kills it for another 200 points of damage. Fine, so long. And there are now just 5 tanks on the enemy side, and they just have killed 2 of us. I should have gone forward earlier. That's most of the time the way I play. Too much back, too cautious. That's why I'm a noob? Maybe. And here are the last enemy tanks, not counting artillery, 2 heavies and a scout. I come around, seeing these 2 heavies, and of course they vanish the moment I could shoot at them, and I go forward and back because I don't want to be shot at. And there they are. There's this KV-1S, and I shoot at it and hit it for a whopping 88 points of damage, while Nick shoots and he delivers 336 points of damage. So at the end he scores more than 1,900 points of damage, and that's the end of this game. Well, if you like this Noobs play, maybe you rate it, or you tell me in your comments about noob playing, and I hope you will be here soon, and I see you at Noobs at World of Games. So long!